The irony of where we're starting this video, guys, is that this is the shop where my FD E36 was built, and this is the same exact parking space that it sat in for like weeks before we started working on it and deciding to give that car a purpose. It's gonna be a challenge, but we're gonna fix it. All right, so before we start, let's get an idea of what we're working with. I think I've shown you guys enough times at this point, but we've got some markings from one of our friends who does some body work of all the things that need to be replaced. Primarily, this front strut tower, no bueno. Here, a little twisted. It kind of goes up here. I think this is just from where the roof got bonded, but there are some twist marks that are going on in the trans tunnel and in the firewall kind of area. Now, in a situation like this, it almost makes no sense whatsoever to try to fix a car like this. It'd be better to just reshell. Part of the reason why I kind of want to do this is because it does have some fab work in the rear. It's got the carbon roof already molded on. It's got a pretty good roll cage. It's the right color, but more important than any of that, the car's got history. And the idea of bringing it back to life has got me really excited. All right, so about 30 minutes away from the compound, we went over to check out a buddy of ours, Eric's E36, and he told us we could take the full front clip. I was so stoked that we just hopped in the car and headed right over here. But I forgot to ask the very important question if the car was a coupe or sedan. I rung up Chelsea, the E36 god, and he confirmed that indeed the firewall and strut towers are not the same, so we're not gonna be able to steal the front clip off this car. Now I don't know what to do with myself, but since our buddy's scrapping this car, we are gonna steal the doors because we don't have sedan doors at the compound. We only have coupe doors, and we have a lot of sedan thrash cars, so I feel like it'd be a smart idea to do while we're over here.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, you guys are here to pick up junk? Us too. All right, well, maybe we'll go Junkyard explore and see if we can find another one today.
We haven't done that in ever.
Yeah, we haven't done that in ever.
We're a car channel. We've never gone to a junkyard.
Yeah. Do you allowed to film there, or did Saman ruin that for everyone?
I think it's like phone film.
Yeah.
You gotta be discreet, you know?
Score! While we're on this side of town, I thought we'd stop by and give you guys a quick update on the 335. I made a video about fixing it, and we haven't talked about it in a while because we've been waiting for one key important part. Now, technically it was back ordered, and that was the problem. I mean, we've been waiting because we wanted to update a lot of the things on this car. So PSI is going through the entire thing. They're basically updating all the single turbo kit components to the latest and greatest to get rid of a lot of the issues. Going to an aftermarket intake manifold was part of the game, but the black one was back ordered for a very long time. And instead of having the car sit, we just made the call, F it, we'll get the blue one and we'll just strip it, powder coat it. That way we can get the car back on the road sooner.
There's the boy.
That's what I got, baby. Any guesses? Turn up. I got doors. That's what I'm saying, dude. 4 doors, more doors.
I don't need doors, bro.
Nah, they're for me. You got a coupe. I got a sedan.
Why would I care?
Because that means when you f up and I smash a door, it's all good now. I gotta move them. Woohoo! All right, guys, I got a little bit of LZ World Tour news for you. It seems like by popular demand, you want me to bring this car along with a 4-rotor Supra, so I think we're gonna make it happen. Another piece of news that I wanna share with you guys is that this year, we are putting an increased focus to make the best possible run of show for everyone that's there in person. And as a result, we've made the decision not to do a live stream. This is gonna free us up to put more attention to the run of show and the experience for all the spectators there in person, which is really important to me and the whole team. And if you don't have a ticket already, or if you aren't able to make it, don't worry, because we still will be capturing everything almost like a live stream, but by uploading the video a little bit later, we'll be able to incorporate a lot more personality and all the stuff that makes all the drivers that we have as a part of the LZ World Tour special. So in the end of the day, it's a good thing and it's something that we're really excited for. But I wanted to give you guys a heads up to make sure that if you don't have a ticket already, you head over to LZ World Tour. The link is gonna be in the description, and come through. Englishtown, New Jersey. If you're in the tri-state area, it's not that far, so come through and hang out. All right, guys, it's the next day, and after making some calls, not only did we find someone with an E36 coupe that we could use, a friend of ours was actually kind enough to donate this car to the cause of bringing this car back to life. And I mean, technically this car was gonna get scrapped. I know it looks beautiful from this side, but the rear end is pretty rotted out. Then this side got a minor side swipe, but yo, this color is sick. It is. I feel like this is a pretty rare color of an E36, so. We've got like 2 hours to basically gut this entire car and get the front clip cut. I've got a little bit of a crunch as it relates to the timeline, but I just kind of want to dig into this thing and I'll explain to you guys a little later. Step number 1, make sure car not damaged, because we've been through this plenty of times before. This is really bad.
Yeah.
Isn't that an important part of the car?
It's like it's missing. Yeah.
I think we need that.
Sean, do we need this?
That's a problem, isn't it? Call Reed.
That's the fender.
What is it? Oh yeah, you're right.
This thing was a Connecticut car. It was a Waterbury mobile.
I can't find the bleeder, man. Y'all took the bleeder?
No.
I didn't take the bleeder.
We thought for maybe a second this was an M3 because it had one M3 mirror on it, but no M's on the control arms.
Nope.
That's dope. If you're an E36 guy, you know.
There's a catfish.
Yeah, the subframe is bad on this thing, huh?
Yeah.
Oh well.
That's what I'm saying. It was a CT car.
I think we're gonna kill it.
Yeah.
Both metaphorically and physically.
We're gonna kill it? Oh, found it. I found it. Ready?
What are you looking for? Oh.
If you don't have a bleeder valve, get a bleeder valve.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is pretty daunting. I was excited for the cutting part, but the whole stripping it and like not having a lot of time, big yoicks. This thing is so rotted. This bolt doesn't even look like a bolt anymore.
This car probably drove past you when you were a kid out in Waterbury.
That's the funniest thing you might have ever said.
Your dad probably smoked it in his Prelude.
Yeah, he probably did.
At one point.
This thing was a 323, so it wasn't that.
I'm clocking in.
Clock in, dude.
You got the
Reed, all
tripod
hands
for a
on deck.
reason.
Get the tripod out, dude. If I can get it, I'll turn up. Sean's in a good mood today, so we're gonna have some fun.
Stop. Every time you say that, mood ruined.
He's like your like sad uncle.
Oh, that's yucky. Oh, we got ants. Somebody get some.
Oh, and it's already gone. Hey.
Holy shit, that's not ants, bro. Get the brake cleaner, it kills them.
I don't have any.
Yeah, we do.
That's a lot. I don't want them to get all over my shop. What a nightmare.
It's like almost rotted enough to come off. Yeah, that's Fender. Oh hell yeah. We got a front crash bar in there too?
Okay.
A la gusta la gasolina. Pretty quick, right? I'm pro at removing doors now. Careful with the Mona Lisa, dog. Ready to see something sick? I got my Heatwave polychromic lenses. When I go outside, they're gonna transition from clear safety glasses to tinted. So if you work outside and you need to have safety glasses, these are gangster because you can see everything, but then if it gets sunny or it gets brighter, if you're going inside or outside, watch them transition to dark. I don't think I'm supposed to stare at the sun.
No, it's
Can you
probably
see it
not
changing?
good for your eyes. It's not like a super immediate
Well,
thing.
it takes a couple seconds.
Yeah, just stare at me for 20 seconds.
Oh, you can see, they got the smoke going on.
Super cool.
Hell yeah. Full disclosure, we were gonna try to save the windshield, but we realized it's cracked, so we're not gonna do that anymore. We still gotta take it out though. I've always wanted to do this. One shot to javelin it right through.
Yeah.
Let's try it. Glad I didn't have the door open. It cracked.
Damn. Wow.
Oop, that's gonna make a mess. That's gonna make a big mess. How do
We'll
I
get the
put it?
leaf blower after. And
Oh, that'll work. Alright, now the real unsung hero of this whole thing you guys haven't met yet, and he goes by the name of Reed from Carstruction up in Chesapeake, Virginia. He's the one that reached out wanting to take on this project of getting this front end swapped into the other car. He just needs the E36 brought up to Virginia along with the front clip of this thing. So he asked me to just cut it here, and then he'll use whatever he needs. He's gonna wait till he can see the car in person. And then Vargas, whose shop is actually right next to Carstruction, is actually gonna bring it up for me. So super cool, everyone's kind of coming together to help see the rebirth of this thing. And Reed's stoked to make some content kind of showcasing how he's going to be fixing this, because it's no small task. So I've never sawed into a car like this, but I guess we're gonna figure it out together.
yep.
That was way easier than I thought it was gonna be. Kinda insane. That's all it takes.
It's just sheet metal, bro.
I just sawed through a whole A-pillar like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is insanely satisfying. I really recommend doing this if you've never done it before. Holy that's like, there's just some things in life, being a guy, that you don't get to unlock, like operating heavy machinery, a crane,
Blowing something up.
driving a skid steer,
Yeah.
cutting a car in half. This is one of those things you just gotta do. I haven't even finished yet.
That's what she said. That's what he said.
That is what she said to you. Honestly, the cutting it apart was the easiest thing. Everything else was more difficult. I just can't believe how well these blades cut.
Yeah.
Kind of insane.
It's just a clear hole.
It's just crazy how thin this stuff is.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It's so insanely thin.
Yeah.
This is an E36 chassis right here. That's wild. No wonder they're so light.
Yeah. Also, not a sponsored item, but these Warrior 14 TPI, like, thick metal blades go crazy.
Really separated.
Jack up.
So jack up and see what happens.
Yeah, it'll probably pry the chassis loose. Oh yeah.
Can this cut glass or no?
It'll cut anything.
There we go. That was the last cut.
Got a car in half, dude.
I know, I did it. It wasn't as bad as I thought, honestly.
No.
Now what?
Now we
Have to separate them?
pull them apart
It's
and
kind of wild still.
yeah. Got a droop snoot E36.
I think I feel way less secure driving the E36 after figuring out what's inside.
Or what's not inside.
There ain't much to it. Look, dude, this is like some really thin metal.
Yeah.
There's a couple of layers in the A-pillar, but there's not that much to these cars.
No.
I think I could weld one of these back together. There's not a whole lot to weld.
No.
Wow. That's incredible.
You trying to pull your E36 back together?
I know. Yo, dude.
What's up?
I got a car for you.
Do you?
Yes, sir.
Look at that.
I just cut it myself. That was fun.
Yeah, you use a sawzall?
Yeah, it was great. Hey, so how crazy do you want me to go with taking all this out? Like, just wait until we figure out what you need? I mean, this corner's pretty much bare, but this corner still got some stuff in it. I'll get the glass out of there, and I'll see if I can get the dash out. Save you some time. This hurts. Alright, I know this seems a bit ridiculous, I know, but we sawed the car in half, and we will be bringing new life to the original blue E36. And lately I've been liking to leave some sort of inspirational messaging at the end of my videos. You know, some of my competition, they like to leave messages like keep moving forward, and this is simple and effective, yes, but I like to make it a bit more complicated, you know? If life is a car, there's many pieces that make up the car, and you may be concerned over the individual pieces and how good is the car that is your life, but as long as your car is together and not sawed in half, appreciate it.
When you said...
Oh, that's yucky. Oh, we got things. Somebody get some.
Oh! It's already gone. Hey.
Holy, that's the hands, bro. Get the brake cleaner, it kills them.
I don't want them to get all over my shop.